of the big things you want to keep in mind is the absolute focus and goal when answering the phone is sales. And sales isn't always done by closing on a particular product or service. There are many, many sales moments throughout conversations and communication with your customer and prospects. Happens on a regular basis. So you want to begin to teach your staff that they're not the receptionist, they're not the administrative assistant, they're not the secretary, they're not the salesperson, they're not the customer service rep, they are a business owner. And it's what we call an SBO, a sales business owner. And what that means is they are responsible for that phone. They're the expert, that's what they do. And at the end of the day, every time they hang up, they need to be able to say to themselves, I had an incredible experience with that customer or prospect. I took care of all that person's needs. And all of that equates to sales, because customer service is sales. I know that one of the things that you may be thinking of right now is, what about all those irate customers that are calling? What about all the problems that are occurring when your phone rings from customers, or even prospective customers that feel like you're providing an offer that's not really legitimate, not really going to happen? And what I want to say to you is the best way to take care of that is, again, if you record your calls and you let your staff listen to them and you monitor calls with them, you can teach your staff on how to handle certain kinds of calls that come in. If for some reason you can't record the calls, then you can still sit back and have the staff keep a list, keep a record of the kind of calls that they're getting, and you need to talk about it on a regular basis, and you need to role play with your staff on how to handle it. And again, if you have scripts in place, you know exactly how to handle the regular kind of problem calls that you're getting. So it's a combination of monitor calls and listen to them, not so that you can catch people doing something wrong, but so that you can catch them doing something right, trying to fix a problem, and then you can help them with the details of the specifics they didn't get. I know that one of the best tools for you to be able to really move your business to the next level is to record your phone calls and monitor the phone calls. And let me talk to you about that a little bit. Try not to be afraid of it. I mean, first, you want to make sure that with regards to the state that you're in, that you cover any laws with regards to monitoring phone calls and recording them. But setting that aside, there is no better way to critique, coach, and support and help your staff. There's just no better way. Some of you may be thinking, well, how do I monitor my phone calls? How do I do that? You know, you might not feel like you're technically literate and you're really concerned about it, and you have all kinds of expenses and equipment and whatnot. It's not the case at all. There's an excellent tool called Call Measurement. It's a web-based program. It's actually a program that we provide, and it is extremely simple. And you don't even need to involve the telephone company. And the reason that Call Measurement was put together was to help business owners identify the absolute return on investment for marketing dollars. So you will be able to do any kind of marketing, lead gen, advertising, match it up with a telephone. All the calls that come into that phone line for that particular promotion are all recorded and monitored. So you jump on the website, you put your passcode in, and you are absolutely able to tell without a doubt if that was a worthwhile lead gen promotion. You'll know right then and there. But because all the calls are automatically recorded, bingo, you get to listen to all the calls that your staff takes. And you get to teach your staff how to do it too. So they're listening to the calls, they're doing self-critiquing, you're listening to the calls, you get to find out, do I need to change my sales letter? Do I have to change the language to match up with the prospective customers that are calling in? It's absolutely easy, and it's critically essential. You definitely do want to check with your state and make sure that you watch any of the laws that are going on in your state with recording. But once you do that, you'll never stop.